Each day we may face a new struggle, something we think we cannot conquer. Although these things may seem impossible, know that you are not alone, and with faith, hope, and inspiration, you will overcome anything. These are your stories and my inspirations. Alex, when I read about your recent deployment shortly after your marriage, I thought about all of your sacrifices. I thought about how being away from my family for a week while I was in college was nothing compared to the sacrifices you've made for our country. You inspire me to be courageous. Anna, you shared your story about developing an autoimmune disease which left you paralyzed at age 14, and all I could think about was your beautiful and positive personality. You never complained, even when your independence was stolen from you. You've pushed on, and you've now conquered the world. You inspire me to be stronger. Cami, you have defied all odds in life. I read your story wondering how you've remained so strong throughout the passing of your daughter. I then realized that it's your faith in God that is always at its fullest. Despite your loss, you inspire others who have went through the same thing with your passion for His love and salvation. You inspire me to never lose faith. Mom, you're a fighter and a survivor. After your aneurysm, our family grew closer than it ever had before. We learned a stronger sense of faith, and you taught me that nothing is impossible to overcome with the love of family and faith in God. You inspire me to never give up. These were your stories, a testament much stronger than what my words alone could have conveyed. We all have days when waking up and facing the world is the last thing we want to do. This look inspires me to push forward and keep smiling, and I hope that it does the same for you. I love a natural medium finish with my foundation, so I'm mixing the Pacifica Dreamy Cover Bare Face Serum Foundation with the Ultra CC Cream. This gives me a really nice, luminous, and natural finish to my skin. On days that I'm not really feeling up to par, there's a good chance that I haven't had much sleep. So I'm using the Pacifica Transcendent Concentrated Correcting Concealer. I know it is a mouthful, but it's a really great medium coverage concealer that's going to give your under eye area a boost of light. So it's going to make you look like you've had a bit more sleep than what you probably have. Now, I never leave my house without setting my face with some type of powder. I'm using the Pacifica Perfect Lotus Universal Powder. It has a really nice natural finish to it, and it's not going to leave you looking too matte or too powdery. It actually lets your natural skin peek through. Moving on to two of my favorite makeup products, blush and bronzer. If I had to choose a pick-me-up product, it would definitely have to be one of the two. I love the way that bronzer gives my skin life again. It adds color back into my face, and I really enjoy the nice rosy hue that blush gives my face as well. Anytime I'm really not feeling my makeup for the day, when I pop on those two products, it leaves me feeling confident and really inspires me to move forward with my makeup. If you're familiar with my eye makeup style, then you'll know that I love simple, fresh, and classic eye makeup looks. I'm using the Pacifica Power of Love eyeshadow palette, and I'm starting out with the lightest shade in that palette. Then I'm going to move into a soft stone transition color. This is what you will see me use on most days. I think it really does complement my eye shape, and I'm not always into doing, really extravagant smoky eyes for my everyday makeup. Sometimes two classic colors can be just as good as a fancy smoky eye. Now, I know that the cat eye isn't always something that people want to attempt to achieve on days when they're not feeling their best, but I like to use a shorter and easier technique that really does elongate the eyes, and I call it the kitten flick. It's basically just a easier version of a cat eye. I took the Pacifica eyeliner in the shade Fringe, and I just rubbed that along my top lash line and began to pull the liner out with an angled liner brush. It's really simple and you will really figure out your actual eye shape, and that will help you to master a full-on cat eye if you're feeling down for that one day. Since I do keep the eyes fairly simple, I really like to go in and add a bit of definition to my lower lash line. So I just picked up a little bit of an olive and bronze shade and began to smoke that out onto my lower lash line. It gives a nice defined look and also a really soft hazy look, which is really nice when you're going with a simple eye look like this because it adds just a touch of definition to the lower lash line to where your eyes aren't completely bare. I also like to add a little bit of that eye pencil to my waterline to make sure that there's no pink or red coming through, which will sometimes make me look more tired than what I actually am. Of course, you can't complete any eye look without mascara. I'm using the Pacifica Stellar Gaze Length and Strength mascara, and what can I say? A girl's gotta have her mascara. I think this is essential for most women for their daily makeup routine, and it's definitely something that I do not ever skip out on. Speaking of another product that definitely makes me feel my best, that has got to be a lip product, and one of my most worn lip shades is definitely a nude pink. I'm using the Pacifica Power of Love lipstick in the shade Tender Heart. It's a gorgeous pinky nude shade, and I just topped it off with the Enlightened Gloss in the shade Beach Kiss. There you have it, guys, a makeup look that is sure to get my butt out of the house regardless of how I'm feeling for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the message, and I want to thank everyone who has shared their inspiring story with me. You guys have been through it all. You are such inspirations, and I want you to know that no matter what you're going to face in life, always have hope, always have faith, and just know that you are special and you have a purpose. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.